Welcome to this video on writing amazing personal statements. I'm your friendly careers consultant at UCL, Sidhu, and we're going to be getting to the heart of what makes these enigmatic 500 word or so personal statements work really well. Not only will I be showing you examples of what works, I'll be explaining why, so that you can use and apply the same strategies to execute beautifully crafted personal statements every time, and whether that's for masters, PhDs, or any other study program. I'm really excited to get into it, so let's roll the intro. Firstly, I recommend opening your personal statement with something directly focused on the institution and the department you are applying to. A short and simple sentence like this shows your intent and motivation, allowing you to then, in the very next sentence, pivot into tangible evidence for that motivation. Mentioning something specific about the program that you can't get anywhere else really is the gold standard. So within those first two sentences, you've got the admissions officer sitting upright in their chair, paying very close attention. Secondly, show how that program of study will contribute to your future career aspirations. Why? Well, because universities care about league tables and league tables care about employability, i.e. the probability that a graduate from a particular program will go on to get a decent job. So show them that you will, and this is one way you can do that. Also, by giving a flavour of this at the end of the very first paragraph, you're covering this and your unique motivation to put you well ahead of the competition. Now, if you're not 100% sure about your future career aspirations, that's absolutely fine. Many of us aren't. So I recommend saying something along the lines of, I'm really interested in developing skills in A and B such that I can apply it to certain career interests that I have, such as in organisation K and L. You just need to acknowledge the potential career impact that that program of study might have, and that's a really strong approach. Thirdly, demonstrate your academic ability, because graduate programs are difficult and admissions tutors want to see evidence that you'll be able to cope. One way to do that is to emphasise what you learnt and why it mattered, and not just the mark you received. So here you can see that the grade is not the first thing I mention, because I want the admissions officer to know that I see learning as a lot more than just getting high scores. I get pleasure from the process, and perhaps that makes me more resilient to academic pressure. Plus, it's a much classier way of showing off the grades that you do have, rather than just reeling off a list of numbers in the direction of the reader. Lastly, it's a good idea to give a three-dimensional view of who you are as a person, by showing how you might fit into university life. By writing this as I've done, you'll see that I've also used this opportunity to demonstrate skills to show that I'll be able to cope with the rigours of a tough graduate programme of study. So that's it. De-risk yourself as a candidate by showing you understand what the programme of study entails, how it builds on what you already know, and how it contributes to your future. Do those three things and you'll be well on your way to your dream graduate school. Now, for PhD statements, all of the same things apply, with perhaps two additions. Number one, you might want to talk about the specific research output of the group you're looking to join and how that connects with your area of interest. And number two, you probably want to be talking up your networking skills. So mention presentations, conferences you've attended, especially if you've spoken at them, because a lot of research depends on collaborations, and collaborations depend on networking. Now remember, you can come into UCL Careers and get your personal statements checked over by a professional like me in an applications appointment, and you can also send in your questions via the question box down below, or you can email me directly with any careers question at careers.marketing@ucl.ac.uk. I love receiving those emails, and I'll see you next time.